Hey Top Dogs, Alyssa here. Just checking in with you and offering a little bit of demonstrations for our boot camp classes tomorrow. For the first one with 4 rounds, I'm going to go over a couple of things. In our warm-ups, the cross jacks and dead bugs. For the workouts, we'll go over the kneel, jump, squat in round 1 and the kneel, jump, squat with jump option of amplification in round 3, our star-cross squats and star-cross squats with jump, and our plank variations with the wide elbow to knee and the opposite knee to elbows. A single leg curtsy toe touches along with the figure 4 glute bridges, then follow up ending with our stretches of the spinal twist, single leg reach and twist, our child's pose with thread the needle. I just want to go over these things because you guys see these words. What we envision in our heads and what you may envision in your head could be 2 totally different things. I want to be here for you guys to make sure that you're confident in your workouts and you're feeling good. So starting off with the warm-ups, I'm very much a big fan of having a warm-up just to get your body moving, get that synovial fluid in your joints really ready to work and lubricate and ensure safety in your movements. I like to write programs with warm-ups that mimic the movements and prepare your joints for what you're going to do for your class. In the warm-ups are cross jack, so it's kind of like a jumping jack, but you're moving, crossing your arms and legs, alternating right over left. With dead bugs, this is performed on your back, so if you do have a mat, that is required. When you're performing a dead bug, you're going to lay flat on your back. Ensure your core is braced. Upper back, your scaps are in contact with the ground. Low, core is firing up. Knees are at 90 degrees. Ankles are flexed. Arms are straight back. Chest is nice and wide. I'm going to start to exhale and lower both my right arm and my left leg while maintaining my left arm and right leg at their starting position. Inhale, bring it back up. Gonna go to the left arm and right leg, extend those at the same time on an exhale. Reach long, you'll feel that core start to quiver. And bring it back up. That is 1 repetition. Next, for your workout, in round 1, I'm gonna have my lovely assistant help me demonstrate. I've got 2 options for you, a kneel jump to squat, and then the kneel jump to squat with a jump, and I will demonstrate the modification following. So first we'll do the kneeling jump to squat. So you're gonna start on your knees, core is tight, glutes are fired up, keep those ankles flexed, or you can have them pointed, toes are long. From this kneeling, you're gonna go up into the jump, into a squat position. Stay low. That's 1 rep. The amplification in round 3, you're going to go from that kneel jumping up into that squat position and an explosion up. Go ahead and demonstrate that. Awesome. And that is going to be 1 rep. Thank you. That's pretty tough. If you're feeling confident, rock that. If not, I want to take you through your next option. We'll start here kneeling, core is fired up, glutes are engaged, shoulders are open. Step up with 1 leg, keep it low, come out to more of a sumo position with those toes pointed out, knees following. Bring that other leg back up, stay low. Stand it up, squeeze those glutes at the top. That's going to be 1 rep. Next, we're going to add in that explosion here. Stepping up, staying low, shoot up and explode. 1 rep for that. Next is going to be our star-crossed squats. Start off, you're a star, coming down, reaching that right hand to your left side. Bring it up, left hand, right side. That's going to be 1 rep. Amplification for that, the star-crossed squats with the jump. Start up on that toes, bring it down, up on that toes. It's going to be 1 rep for that one. Next, we're going to do the plank with options. The plank, a wide elbow to knee. Go ahead and hit that plank. Make sure we stack those joints, keep those fingertips tented. Core is nice and tight. I'm gonna bring out that left knee nice and wide out to my elbow. Notice that my right leg stays long. Core still firing, my hips have not lost their strength nor squareness to the ground. Kick it right back. Gonna bring that right elbow to that right knee. Kick it right back. It's gonna be 1 rep. Now we're gonna reach for the opposite. Maybe a little tough to see this time. Same idea, but this time we're coming in close and cross body. That core is really fired up nice and tight. Try to keep those hips square. Send it back and reach the opposite side. Point those toes when we're going for this one. We've got 1. For the single leg curtsy toe touches, this one to help amplify or to modify, you would add weight to modify, and then you would use a wall or some other stable object to aid with your balance. So with a single leg curtsy toe touch, find that balance, standing, shift weight into your left heel, brace that core, start to reach that right leg back like you're going into a curtsy lunge. Maintain the elevation, do not allow it to touch the ground. Reach your right hand towards your left foot, bring it back up. That's gonna be 1. Add weight to up the challenge. If you'd like a little assistance with your balance, bring yourself to a wall for the same side standing leg. So I'm gonna be on my left side here and I'm reaching down towards the ground. Still keeping that core tight. Right leg is still up in the air and I'm shooting straight up. You feel those quads and those glutes firing up right there. Next for the figure 4 glute bridge. So we're lying on our back. Create that figure 4 stretch. So straight back, left leg is planted with my knee bent. Right ankle just crosses over to that left side. And we're gonna raise. It's gonna be 1 rep. Make sure those hips stay hovering. Do not allow them to touch the ground. Squeeze those glutes and that core right at the top. Spine is nice and long, eyes are in contact with the ceiling. Get those arms nice and long, triceps engaged for balance. You can add weight to amplify and challenge yourself. Now for stretches, our spinal twist. You're gonna stay on your back. Keep that left leg long. Bend the right knee. Roll onto your left hip. Open your arms wide, ensure shoulder blade contact with the ground the entire time. So your knee or your foot may not hit the ground as you twist. Using a block, a foam roller, a pillow, something like that, either under your knee or your foot may help keep you comfortable. When you're stretching here, you want to think about your spines kind of being wrung out like a towel. And just inhale to return to center. Exhale to swap it out. Might get a little bit of cracking in your spine there. Make sure your gaze goes the opposite direction of your knee. All right. The single leg reach and twist. So you'll let your one leg go out about a 45-degree angle. Other leg comes and tucks in. Keep that core nice and tight and strong. Offer that left elbow into your left thigh. Start to offer a twist. So you'll feel a stretch in that low back on the right side, along with some stretching in your adductors and hamstring on the left side. While we're here, start to reach either up with the right hand or over with the right hand, and just find what is a little bit uncomfortable but not unbearable for you. Ensure that you breathe through these. When you come up on an inhale, exhale to switch it. And finally, a child's pose with thread the needle. This is a really great one for your scaps. So, child's pose, knees are wide or together depending on what works best for you. I like my knees wide, toes are always touching. You reach nice and long, allow those hips to stay as close to your heels as possible. To thread the needle, take one hand and reach it under the armpit of the opposite and roll onto that shoulder. Continue to reach the long arm. and breathe here. A great one to do from here to counteract is reach out the opposite direction. Allow your gaze to follow your hand. And then bring that hand to your back pocket and open up. And just remember, whatever you do on one side, make sure you do it to the other. I really hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm going to continue to do some more demonstrations as we get to be more creative. Have a great one. Enjoy your workouts.